Good afternoon, everybody. I see that the Bipster has been warming up the chat room for me. I appreciate that. That way, when other people start showing up, they don't think they're all alone. They see that the Bipster has been here and has planted his flag, so to speak, as the first in the chat. Let me get my laptop up to snuff here. Hey, Chuck, how you doing? Fitzy, how you doing? SSB's in the house. Good to see you guys. So we got a few minutes before 3 o'clock. We got 7 watching already. Wow. Hey, if everybody could hit the thumbs up, that'd be awesome and get us off to a good start here. And I'm guilty of this too, guys. Unless I hear somebody remind me, when I first get into a stream, I get right into listening and following the chat, and I totally forget to click on the thumbs up. So I can see why people do forget to do that, because I'm guilty of it myself. So, but here's a reminder, if you guys could real quick do that. I'm going to try to get to 10 today. That way I can get double digits so YouTube can start spreading the word, so to speak. Hey, Jason. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Good deal. I'm hoping Left Behind shows up today, because I just got this dropped off at my front door by UPS about an hour ago. He told me a package was coming, and I was hoping it'd get here by the Friday stream, and it just barely did. So thanks to UPS. And I was a little confused. I wonder how UPS feels about delivering USPS boxes. I don't think they care, as long as they get paid anyway, right? So here's the deal. I've got this Left Behind. I believe it's going to turn into a Fairfield package. So for the foreseeable future, I think we're going to have some Fairfield products to open up. But he said it's a little bit different product this time around, so I have no idea what's in the box. And then I also picked up a hanger box, my first Series 1 of 2021. So we'll rip that into open soon enough here. And then in traditional fashion, I do have a regular Fairfield box to rip open. And let's see. Bibster says, you have a package coming for me. Do you still have your card piece? I knew you'd ask me, and when I wanted to be ready. So Bibby, here we go. There he is. Mr. Sean Green. To make it work, I kind of put it upside down so I could shove it all the way to the top to make it fit. So actually it was like this. But so yes, I do have my Sean Green. Hey, Boomslang, how you doing? Hey, Frank, good to see you. So yes, Bibby, this is still waiting for its other half. So if and when that package arrives, I will eagerly tear into it on a live stream, of course, and see what you got. So it is just about 3 o'clock my time. You guys might have noticed, I'm not sure, I'm experimenting with my channel name. I think I mentioned this a while back. I kind of hit a plateau as far as subscribers go. I was really on a steep incline as far as my numbers going up, and then I just kind of stalled out around the 420 mark, and it's been like that for at least 6 months now. So I'm starting to venture into other types of content. As you all know, I'm doing my rocket videos now, and I'm starting to visit other people's rocket channels and get to know them as well. So to try to expand my horizons and try to boost my numbers, I changed my channel name just slightly. It still encompasses the and more, which leaves it open to anything and everything I want to post on here. But if you noticed, it does now say Kevin's Models and More, because I do model rocketry, I do model airplanes. I might even do some model car videos. I'm even thinking about maybe doing some plastic model builds, which I used to really be into those, and I've not done one in several years, so I'd like to get back into that as well. So don't worry when I say I'm getting back into modeling. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm not a model. I like to build models. So, did you? Yes, I did, Chuck. In fact, I watched the SN10 flight live, and then the what was it? The Falcon 9 launched at like 12:30 my time, and I tried to stay awake, and I just couldn't, so I had to watch it the next morning. But yes, Chuck, I do. I watch all of SpaceX's stuff. So, hey, Robert Hone. Bibster is a good opening act, funny, but really, really smart. Yes, he is. He's a genius. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but the title of today's video is also titled Episode 150. I decided I'm going to make the change at the 150 mark. So this is my official 150th baseball card video. If you notice, that's the way I label all my videos with an E. That stands for episode. So this is episode 150. My rocket videos start with an R. So, of course, the first one was R1. And I think I'm up to like R18 already. And my model airplanes, my goodness, I don't even know. Is it RC1, I think? So stands for radio control. So I try to label my channels so I can keep track of how many videos I've done. I don't have to go back and count 150 videos. I can just look at the title and see. Let me scroll down. Yeah, that was pretty late. It was unfortunately that camera, Chuck. Every time the stage 1 comes down to land on that ship, the camera goes out, so you can never see the live touchdown. It's kind of frustrating. But that SN10 flight was spectacular to watch. So I'm kind of hemming and hawing a little bit just to give Left Behind some time to get in here. I hope he's watching. And I'm going to save this to the last anyway, so even if he jumps in late, it's okay. I'm going to hold off on this one till the very end. Don't talk to robots. Hey, dudes, happy Friday. How you doing? Don't talk to robots. I think I've seen you on Donald's channel, if I'm not mistaken. But welcome. Glad you're here. I just came in from outside, and it got a little hot out there, so I'm drinking an ice-cold bottle of water. I think we're in the low to mid 70s today out here. It's nice. It's really, really nice. So I'm going to set Chuck, I was looking at Chuck's name, Left Behind's box to the side. And I love how he labeled this. This box is blue tape authenticated. Because we dubbed LBT for Left Behind Times, LBT for lots of blue tape. And this box is blue tape authenticated. I like how he told the UPS driver to please handle with care. I don't know what that A represents, but maybe we'll find out from him when he shows up. So let me set this box aside. It's got some weight to it, so I'm pretty excited to see what all's in there. All right, so these are the two new product I've got. I've got, like I said, the 2021 Series 1 hanger box. I did go to Target. Let me tell you a quick story about this. So I went to Target, and they had them, and it's like amazing. I haven't seen new product at Target in months. And they had quite a few of these hanging up on the rack, as well as some blister packs and some individual packs. But there was a sign that said limit 3 per customer. So I grabbed three hanger boxes, and I left. Well, I went back a few days later, and I think it was, you know what? It might have been Tuesday, a few days ago. And I went back to the card section, and there were no cards at all. But there were literally 8 or 9 young men, I'd say about mid-20s, just loitering around waiting for I guess the restocker had made the announcement they're going to restock the shelves. So there were a whole group of guys just they were cordial and polite, but they were standing in line waiting to get their turn to get their 3 boxes. So I did not hang around to watch the chaos ensue, but that was kind of interesting to see. And we've got a standard old Walgreens 100 pack. So this is the older pack. There's been several iterations of it since. In fact, this is even older because this is the black and white box. So I think this makes it a 2018, because I think 19 has the blue uniform, 20 has the brown box, and then 2021 has the 80 count. So this dates back to 2018, just so you know. I have not seen any. I always talk to her. I'm just catching up on the chat. Woohoo! 150 episodes. I know. That's awesome. Thanks for. Oh, good. Left Behind is here. Good to see you. So Left Behind, I just introduced your package online. I just set it aside, but I'm going to open it last as the grand finale. So don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm saving the best for last. So, but I wanted to tell you, I've not seen one in the stores, but I did see somebody recently open up one of the brand new Fairfields, and it doesn't even say how many cards. It just says baseball cards. And I was a little disappointed in that, because by doing that, they could get away with, giving you 90 or 95 or even, well, they were down to 80. They could do 70 or 75, and, what are you going to say? Because they're not false advertising. But what really disturbed me was at the bottom, instead of saying 1 out of 4 contain a hit, now they say 1 out of 8 contain a hit. So, yeah, and I kind of figured it'd be just a matter of time until Fairfield got to that point where they're running out of stuff, because the Bibster keeps sending stuff to Donald and myself to open up, and he's not sending any more cards to Fairfield. So if your card stores or if your Walgreens do not have Fairfields, you have my permission to blame the Bibster. That's right, blame Bibby. Oh, okay. Chuck's going to like this package too. Sweet. I can't wait either. So, hey, since I can't wait, let's go ahead and get started with the Fairfield. You guys might notice I've got a couple new cards on display here in the background. I should pan the camera up a little bit better so you can see them. But I'm displaying my recently acquired Robbie Ray, who I'm not a big fan of Robbie Ray. In fact, we got rid of him during the offseason. I think he went to Tampa, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Milwaukee. I don't remember. Good riddance. Not a bad guy. He's not a very good pitcher. But when Ethan had this card for sale, I couldn't turn it down. It just, especially in the times that we're living in, there's something poetic about that. It just, that picture tugs at your heart. In fact, if you really allow it to, you can get teared up over it, which I almost just about did. As Mike Myers would say, I'm getting verklempt, for you SNL fans. But this, I love this green Paddock Allen and Ginter card that the Bibster sent me. It's one of my display. Look at that, numbered to 99, gorgeous green parallel. So I've got a Diamondback and a Padre on display, proudly displayed. Fairfield is now the Bipfield. There you go. Hey Jason, how you doing? Bipfield has a nice ring to it. Oh my goodness. Am I gonna have to start calling the Bibsters packages the Bipfields? I got the Carefields and now the Bipfields, and my goodness, what's next? So with that, I'm gonna start ripping. Hope everybody has a good Friday. Oh, let's do. I've been forgetting the date lately, but I always like to do this. Not because I care or anybody else cares, but because down the road in the future, people may want to reference what boxes may have been sent to what regions of the country and whatnot. So, but yeah, there you go. It's September 24th of 2018. Or I can say that you're watching a futuristic show, and it's September 18th, 2024. That's right. The elections are coming up soon. And it's going to be a tight race to see who... Oh, wait. No, it's not 2024. It's 2021. Never mind. Oh, dates. Looks like we got a score. What's the green pack? Is that 90? Bibby? What's the... I think it's a green pack of score in the middle. I want to say 1990. But I'm not 100% on that. Fairfield is buying at 1/7 of a cent per card, but minimum to send them is 200,000. My goodness. Wow. That is a lot of product. So they're 1/7 of a cent per card. So 7 cards is 1 cent. So 700 cards for $1. Am I doing my math right? They're paying $1 for 700 cards. Oh, I missed a card in the box? I don't think so. Don't talk to robots? I don't see a card in there. I appreciate you keeping a keen eye open for me, but I don't think I missed one. 88. Okay, maybe 88. 88's like the downer year. 88 tops, bleh. 88 Donruss, bleh. 88 score, blah, blah. It's like double whammy. And it is going to be a... Bibby says 88 and... Ooh, 91. Hey, I was technically closer than you, baby, but I thought it was a green. I don't know why I saw. Maybe there's a green card somewhere around it. But it's a 91 Series 2 purple pack. So it was the flap. Got it. No problem. Again, I appreciate you. You guys let me know if you see things, because that's how I'll miss stuff. I miss stuff all the time. So I appreciate you guys being my eyes and ears. My math is correct. So 700 cards. Okay, so let's do the math. They're paying $1 for 700 cards. They put, let's do the math. 100 cards per box. So they can make 7 boxes out of one purchase of 100 or $1. At $5 a box times 7, at $35. They're making $35 on their $1 purchase. You talk about a margin. Those are very good margins. You pay $1, and sure, they're paying a little bit in packaging, but what are they charging for a box? A nickel, 10 cents at the most. So they're making bank big time. And kudos to them. I mean, if they figured out a way to work the system and put food on their tables, again, kudos to them. That's a rough pack. Yep. Well, hey, you never know. What you could win a Mickey Mantle card. That'd be cool. I mean, if I pull a Mickey Mantle autograph, ooh, I think everybody would be running out buying 91 scores. Or they wouldn't, thinking that I got the only one in existence, so why bother? All right, enough blabbering. Let's get on with it here. First card up is a triple. We got a Carpenter, Lincecum, and a Jurgens. This is not an old card. If Lincecum's on it, it's not an old card. This is 2010, so I guess he's been around longer than I thought. Let me give the guy, cut him some slack. I thought he's newer than that. And here's a White Sox. Those White Sox. What's worse? Okay, what's worse than a White Sox player? A White Sox fan. Only one person may have taken offense to that, and I do apologize if you take offense, but I don't think you did. I make fun of my Diamondbacks all the time. I always say, these two teams right here, guys, are going to get first and last. We got the World Series champion for 2021, and we've got the team that's going to get last place. So I make fun of my own teams. Hey, St. Louis Cardinals fan. Hi, Kevin, Models and More. Yep, you caught the new name. I'm going to save my pennies for a Bitfield box. All right, Adam Dunn for the White Sox. And I know no offense was taken. Jesus was Carpenter and Papa was a Rolling Stone. Oh my goodness, Bibby. I would say don't blaspheme, but I know you wouldn't do that, so I trust that was in good spirits. There's Craig Nettles for the Yankees. Don't tell me this is going to be another Yankees box. Ron Guidry for the Yankees. Dave Righetti for, guess who? The Yankees. Anyone want to wager to bet what the next team's going to be? Hey, Willie Randolph. Not bad, but still on a Yankee. And a Hank Bauer, Fleer Greats for the Yankees. That's not a bad Yankee. I mean, it's something different. It's not your traditional run-of-the-mill Yankee card. We're going to get a lot of Yankees here. Melito Perez on a studio card. Another Ron Guidry on an 87 tops. Pat Kelly for the Yankees. All right, enough Yankees. I mean, seriously, enough. And we get a Seattle Mariner, Jim Presley. There we go. Oh, St. Louis Cardinals fan. He's dropped the hammer. His Cardinals are going to get first. Well, if they do, I've got some players on your team that I like. It wouldn't hurt my feelings. Jim Presley. I know Goldschmidt was not going to get a World Series ring with the D-backs, unfortunately. So if he can get him with the Cardinals, more power to him. I'd like to see him get a ring. Chuck Krim for the Brewers. Mike Krukow for the Giants. And there's, as some of us like to joke around and say, that's Ron Karkovice but I know it's Ron Karkovice. Ken Daly for the Cardinals. There you go, Cardinals fan. Mike Harkey for the Cubs, Chuck's other favorite team. Scott Geraltz for the Giants. Bob Boone, Peachy card, 85 tops. Very cool. And guess what? We got a Yankee here. We got a Walt Terrell on a 90 score. And what's with the White Sox here, too? We got a lot of White Sox coming out. Scott Fletcher on a Bowman. What year is the Bowman? 89. 89 Bowman. Dave Righetti for the Yankees. Mel Hall for the Yankees. I should just... Hey, there's our double. Hey, we got a double. I got to ring the bell. Only because we have not had a double in a few weeks, I think. But where's that other Guidry at? Let me pull it out. There it is. So there's our Fairfield double. So now it is an official stream. Without that double, I can't say that I had an actual live stream today. It's like I used to say, a NASCAR race is not official until two things happen. One, they got to pass the halfway point, and two, Michael Waltrip has to hit the wall. Once those two things happen, the race is official. Sid Bream for the Pirates. Mel Hall for the New York Yankees. My goodness. Hey, Bibster, if you sold off all these Yankees, I don't blame you. It just stinks that I'm the one who got the box, but I don't blame you if you sold all these off. Brian Fisher, I don't even know if these are worth a seventh of a cent. Brian Fisher, Scott Bradley, a couple 86 cards. We got Dave Island on a Donruss 89. Still waiting on the Chris Sabo. He may show up. You never know. Mike Carp for the Mets. And back to the Yankees again. Hensley Mullins, Donruss 89. And we're getting Dave Magadan getting some Mets in here now. Shout out to Frank. If he's still lurking in the background, he's seeing his team showing up. There's T.R. Bryden for the Los Angeles Angels. I guess back then they were Anaheim Angels, weren't they? I think back in the 87 they would have been called the Anaheim Angels. And we got a double. We got Bob Kipper for the Pirates and Kurt Ford for the Cardinals on an old Fleer 86. And Roberto Kelly on a Fleer 90. Another Walt Terrell, Fleer 90. Chris Cron. I don't know. I wonder if he's related to the Cron boys, CJ and Kevin Cron. Kevin was with the D-backs for a stint, but he got traded during the offseason. I don't know where he went. But I wonder if Chris Cron is their father. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. If any of you know, let me know if he's Daddy Cron or not. All my comments go on a burn barrel daily. Not. Well, don't burn them. Please don't burn them. There's got to be kids that would die to have free cards, wouldn't they? Alvaro Espinoza, 89 tops. Kelly Gruber. Is that Kelly Gruber? Is that his name? For the Angels? Yep, Kelly Gruber. When I hear Gruber, I think of Hans Gruber. All right, quick trivia. No prize or anything, but just for fun. What movie was Hans Gruber a character in? See if you guys know that. Craig Wilson for the Yankees. Hey, yes, it's official. I got a Bob Walk. That's one of my other criteria. You got to get the double, and you got to get a Bob Walk. Got the Bob Walk. That's cool. And another Yankee with no name on it. Oh, Dan Pasqua. You talk about tiny. Look at the name down there. I mean, you talk about making it hard to see the name. They're complaining that the 2021 Series 1 cards are hard to read. You need a magnifying glass to see that little thing. And we got a Yankee, Roberto Kelly, on a 90 tops. Was that rookie? A Zenith? I don't know. Zenith, it's a Pinnacle Zenith. Oh, Hideki Arabu. So what's the R stand for, I wonder? Oh, yeah, rookie. Duh. I even said it a second ago. Okay. Then we got Ricky Ledge on Topps 2000 Chrome. St. Cardinals fan says, NL Central 1, Cardinals, Reds, Brewers, Pirates, Cubs. Okay. And the Bibster says All-Nighter 3. Not sure I got that, Bibby. All-Nighter 3. Hey, Donald, how you doing? The Sound of Music. You don't want to hear me sing The Sound of Music. Because the song says the hills are alive with the sound. I would kill those hills. The hills would die under my singing. Ricky Ledge. Oh, we already said that one. Chili Davis. I don't know why that took me so long to see. For the Yankees. And we got another Pirates. So these are some of our newer cards here. We got Nick Kingham, rookie card. Nick Kingham. Yeah, Donald, I messed up. I did not get the scheduler up until about 2:35, which is 25 minutes from 3. So I think it has to be at least 30 minutes ahead of time for it to trigger that 30-minute notification. So probably didn't get notified. And if not, I apologize. I got in here late to get the photograph taken and to set the stage for it. Hunter Strickland, All-Star game for the Giants. We got a Jordy Mercer for the Pirates. These cards here, the newer ones, are my only chance of getting a Diamondback. So I love when we get to the newer stuff because it's really my only shot at it. Yes, I agree with you, Cardinals fan. No more Yankees. Young Frankenstein. Hans Gruber. Oh, All-Nighter 3? I didn't. That wasn't the movie I was thinking. Hey, Darren, Young Frankenstein. No, and maybe I'm mistaken. Hans. Well, I'll just tell you, I'm thinking of the movie Die Hard. Wasn't the bad guy Hans Gruber? It was Hans something. I thought it was Gruber. I may be mistaken. But I was thinking about the movie Die Hard, just for the record. And we got an Aaron. Oh, bummer. What a bummer. We pulled an Aaron bummer card for the White Sox. Is he still with the White Sox, Chuck? And does he get razzled for that name? I'm just curious. It's a unique name. Carlos Gomez sliding into maybe home. Looks like it might be home. For the Rangers. No idea. I said that, but it got removed in the chat. Oh, really? Okay, so it is Die Hard. Okay. Maybe it was thinking you were being mean to me or something. Okay, yeah, I believe it was Hans Gruber was the bad guy. And I mean bad guy. He was one bad guy. All right. Bibby, I know you cannot wait for me to rip into this Score 91 pack. Everyone has been drooling over it since I pulled it out of the box. But hey, I could pull a Tony Gwynn. Oh my goodness. You guys, look what's in the back. Alan Rickman. Yes, Darren, thank you. I could not remember his name. And rest in peace. I know he passed away, which is unfortunate. Yes, the ruthless leader of the terrorists. That was a good movie. I don't think I ever saw the sequels, though, because they're never as good as the original, so I just thought you can't top the original, so I didn't even bother. There we go. Vince Coleman for the Seattle, St. Louis Cardinals. Alfredo Griffin for the Dodgers. Mike Aldrete for the Expos. Bryn Smith for the Cardinals. That's 2 Cardinals now. Randy Myers. Oh, I'd love to get a different Randy. Maybe Randy Johnson. We got World Series trivia from 1937. I'd ask everyone the trivia question, but Donald, it's not fair because he was there live and saw it, so he'd know the answer, so that's not fair. Eric Davis for the Reds. We've got Barry Bonds. There we go. That's not a bad pull right there. Barry Bonds. I'm going to set that one aside just because it's a notable card. Tim Wallach with the Expos. Rookie prospect Sean Barry. Doug Drabeck, fat head. I've seen the fat head of Barry Bonds, and some people say it was an actual photograph. I can neither confirm nor deny. Ron Walden for the Dodgers. Dan Wilson for the Reds. Jimmy Jones for the Yankees, of course. Jeff Gray for the Red Sox. Rex Hudler for the Cardinals. What's with the Cardinals in this pack? And there's old Bob Walk. So no Padres and no Mariners, Donald. My apologies to you. And we didn't even pull a White Sox. We didn't pull anybody good. So. The Bob Walk Super Collection. That's right. Now known as KMM. KMM. Yeah. If you go back and watch the very beginning, you'll hear me explain it. But it just I'm branching out. Left Behind. I'm not abandoning baseball by any means. I'll always do my Fairfield Fridays, but with my Rockets and my other modeling type videos, I want to expand my horizons a little bit. Good one, Chuck. I wish I had a little drum set. What a bummer. Wah, wah, wah. That's our bummer card. I should do that every time we get a bad pack. Oh, thanks, Left Behind. Bring back the Bible study. Well, okay, so interestingly enough, I was hoping he'd show up today, but he's not showing up. I texted him before I went live, and he didn't respond to me. But I think a lot of you guys are already subscribed, and if you're not, you really need to sign up because he's a good friend of mine has a channel, and the name of the channel is Mashal International Ministries, and it's Mashal, Mashal, and he started out hot and heavy, a lot of videos, and then he had a little family crisis come up, and he had to take care of some family business, so he was out of the loop, so to speak, for a while. But his life has settled back down again, and he's back to producing videos, and he's doing interviews, one-on-one interviews with people in his little studio he's set up, and they're Bible-related interviews, and he and I are going to get together, and we're going to shoot a video together. He's even thinking about doing a live stream interview with me, which that's really putting the pressure on, but he's going to give me an opportunity to preach a little bit, to teach a little bit, to give my testimony, to share the gospel a little bit through his channel. So if you're not subscribed to his channel, please go to it, sign up for it, and then you'll get a chance to see when I go on there live. And I'll try to give you guys heads up before that airs as a reminder. So I am definitely looking forward to that. If we ever do a collab video, the title will have LBT and KMM somewhere. There you go. That'll work. Yeah, LBT. That's when, the rubber meets the road. If somebody asks you a Bible question, man, and it's live, it's like you better get it right because there's no editing or cutting stuff out. It is what it is. But no, I think that'd be a fun opportunity to make a video. So, all right, here we go. If there's a hit in the box, it's going to be here. And I see a bunch of 89 Fleers. I don't know if you guys can see the little gray and white stripes on top. So, I don't know. Every time I see those, I kind of hope we get a Ripken just as a novelty. Sean Halton for the Brewers. Got a Barry Lyons, 89 tops. Okay, we got a Roger McDowell for the Phillies. Darryl Kyle for the Astros. Scott Geraltz for the Giants. Cecil Espy for the Rangers. And he's not quite sure why they're taking this picture with that expression. Jeff Sellers for the Red Sox. Juan Beniquez for the Blue Jays. Terry Leach for the Royals. Steve Bedrosian for the Giants. Oops. Alan Anderson for the Twins. That might be the first Twins we've pulled all night. And Indians, too. John Perlman. Normally, I'd get excited if it was a backwards card, but it doesn't work that way in Fairfield. Pat Pasillo for the Reds. Might be Pasillo. Where was he born? Florida? It might be Pasillo if it's of Hispanic descent. Game Savers, we got Mark Davis and Mitch Williams. Cool, got a Padre. Woohoo! Finally got a Padre. Frank White for the Royals. Oh, wrong Billy. Wouldn't that have been something? 89 Fleer. I should have just stopped it right there at Billy, and you guys would have been screaming in excitement. Stu Clyburn. Hey, Faith family. How you doing? Stu Clyburn for the Angels. Brian Harper for the Twins. Wes Gardner for the Red Sox. And that's it for the 89. Well, it looks like there might be another one coming up. We got a Jeff Gardner. Oh, that's interesting. We pulled a Wes Gardner followed by a Jeff Gardner. Huh. Pasillo was on an 85 Topps USA card. Interesting. See, I don't know those things, and you guys do. That makes it fun to see what you guys put. Rick Wilkins for the Cubbies. We got Dave Johnson for the Orioles. Tim Leary for the Yankees. Leon Durham for the Cubs. Dave Bergman with the Tigers. Ted Power on an OPG 86. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen an 86 OPG. I've seen all the other years, but that one does not ring a bell. We got Mark Eichhorn for the Blue Jays. Tony Fernandez for the Blue Jays. And Rick Leach for the Blue Jays. And look at this, another Blue Jay. Jesse Barfield. Oh, goodness. Is this the 88? Yep, 88 score. I have about a gazillion of these cards. I know Donald does, too, after his 88 score break. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Hey, Donald is a pup. I mowed the grass of the infield Yankees. Really? What? God is good. Amen. I'm not quite sure the Donald is a pup reference. Alex Sanchez, rookie for the Blue Jays. Paul Kilgus, pitcher for the Cubs. Lloyd Mosby for the Blue Jays. Juan Samuel for the Mets. And Craig Lefferts for the Padres. There you go, Donald. We pulled a Mariner. Gene Harris. Ernie Witt for the Braves. I don't think we've pulled many Braves either, now that I think about it. Matt Marullo. Every time I see a double L, I want to roll, yeah sound, the Hispanic pronunciation, but it's probably Matt Marullo for the White Sox. Mike Rosler for the Reds, rookie. Hey, we got Jay Buhner. Shout out to Donald. There you go. There's a name he knows for Seattle Mariners. Hey, another Juan Samuel. Didn't I pull? Look at that. 2. That's interesting. It's got to be the same guy, right? Same year, both 90 scores. One's with the Mets, one's with the Dodgers. One's a second baseman and one's a center fielder. And, oh my goodness, the next card is a hit. And hold on, guys. I'm going to look at these Juan Samuel cards, but we got an autograph, and I need to cover it up, even though some of you may have seen it. I just saw and felt the sticker, so I know it's a sticker auto. Okay. So that's going to be our hit. Cool. All right, so Juan Samuel. Let's see what's up with him. Is it the same guy? Weight, 170. Was born December 9th, 1960. Born December 9th, 1960. Yep, San Pedro, Dominican Republic. Yep, same guy. Same year, different teams. Okay, the orange is traded. That's good to know. I did not know that. Thank you. Donald says, based on Ball's walk. Yep, I got 2 Bob walks today. Late as always, like Robert Hone, sort of about that card you bought as Seattle Mariners. Sorry about that card you bought? Oh, he's talking to Robert. Okay. Cool. Interesting. So I'm not going to call that a Fairfield double because it's not the same card. Same guy, but different. Same but different. And I got a hit. I'm pretty excited about that. All right, let's move on here. We got some Bowman. We got a Matt Garcia. Is that Matt Garcia? Yep, Matt Garcia with the Brewers. Brandon Belt for the Giants. Yeah, these are some modern stuff. Hey, we got a Bowman Chrome. First Bowman. Adonis Medina. Is it Adonis? Adonis. I think it's Adonis. And then we got Shelby Miller on a heritage card for the Cardinals. Hey, we got a Seattle Mariner here for you, Donald. A Nori Aoki. Nori Aoki. Yeah, but he didn't hear the joke, Robert, so it just fell on flat ears. I'd forgotten about that. Thanks for reminding me. That's why I said I wasn't going to read the question because it was not a fair advantage because Donald would know because he was at that game. Fernando Rodney for the Rays. Looks like he's shooting a bow and arrow. Dominic Brown for the Phillies. Brian Dozier. He's now with the Padres, but there he is with the Twins. Matt Thaiss with the Angels. And Jeremy Roards. So we got a few Angels there, a couple Angels at least at the end. Aoki. Or is it A-OK? Shelby Miller trailer. What do you mean by trailer? Huh. All right, moment of truth. We got that hit. We got an autograph. Like I said, I know it's a sticker because I saw I actually felt it too. But let's see what we got here. Let's do a slow reveal. I did not catch the name. I didn't see the picture. I don't know who it is. It is a Donruss Classics card. I don't know if that focuses, but it's from 2005. And because it's a Donruss, you're not going to get the logo, so we can't look at the helmet and get any help. Does the face look familiar to anybody? It most definitely does not look familiar to me. And scrolling on down, still no uniform, which is really unfortunate because, well, look at that. It's Blue Jays Miguel Negron. Oh, Miguel Negron. I have never heard of him. It's interesting how they actually emboss the sticker half on the card and half on the sticker to authenticate it. That's interesting. So, Miguel Negron. And it's numbered 1300. 750 is a nice round number. So there we go. We got a hit. So like I said, in Fairfield's eyes, this would be a winning box. 1 out of 4 is a winner. But I know what you're thinking. But it's not a King Griffey Jr. autograph. It's not a Tony Gwynn autograph. No, it's a Miguel Negron. But you know what? In God's eyes, he's equally as important. So I'm not going to disrespect him in any way, shape, or form. Set him back there. Throw our little insert card back on the shelf. And make way for my first opening of the 2021 product. Let's slide these cards out of the way. An auto is an auto, exactly. Hey, the way I see it, left behind, I've never heard of Miguel Negron. Most of you guys probably haven't either. So you're like, well, and I'm being facetious and derogatorily mean here, but people are like, he probably sucked. I never heard of him. I don't know who he is. But you know what? I'll bet you dollars to donuts. He can out-hit, out-catch, out-throw, and out-run any of us that are in this live chat right now. So talk down about him all you want. He's a better ball player than any of us will ever dream of being. So that's my take on good old Miguel Negron. He accomplished something that only could be in our wildest dreams. All right. So I did not get any Hall of Famers. The closest we got to a hit is that Barry Bonds card, which is interesting. Fun stuff today. Have not been able to find my 2021 product this year. This should be fun. I think I've told you guys this before. What I'm really focusing on now in my collection is just completing the Topps base sets, the complete team sets for the Padres and the Diamondbacks. That's really all I'm focusing on now. If there's a nice Diamondback or like these two cards, this Paddock, that's not a Topps base, but it's gorgeous. So, of course, I didn't have to buy it. I was gifted it, and I really appreciate it. But I'll collect things like this because they're novelties, and it's one of my favorite teams. But I'm not actively seeking these cards out. All I'm working on is the base team sets, Series 1, 2, and Update. And once I get those for the year, I wait until the next season and the next cards to come out. And I am current from the beginning of the Padres back in 1969 till the present. I'm current on my Diamondbacks from 98 to the present. Actually, believe it or not, they actually had some 97 cards. Even though they didn't officially start till 98. There are some 1997 Diamondback cards. So what I'm saying after all that was a long way of saying, I hope I pull some base Padres and Diamondbacks out of here. That's what I'm looking forward to. Not play my Cardinals no more. Which one? Which team played your Cardinals? I assume you didn't win if you don't like the team they played. Yeah, my throat is dry today. I'm telling you, it's hot out today. We're back to normalcy in the desert. So let me get my knife, which I got to show this off to you guys in honor of Left Behind, which I'm going to have to use this knife again. But I now have my Leavenworth, Washington pocket knife with my Left Behind baseball keychain. So, let's see. I'm usually very careful, and I'm still going to do it that way, but you watch people like Jabs, and they slash the box to shreds. I'm like, I don't know why they do that. But then people would say, why not? All right. Oh, Shelby. Oh, when you said trailer, maybe you meant trader earlier, and he got traded. I got you. Don't know about you, but I make the team in my wildest dreams. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me hang this back up on the rack. Okay. So I think these are side opens. Back in the previous years, we'd always open from the bottom, but I think, yep, there they are. Right there on the side. And no thick cards. Oh, he's actually sliced them? Yikes. See, that's my fear. When people start attacking packages with knives and scissors, it's like, they break out this big old machete, and I'm like, stop! Just take your time and gently open it. You don't have to break out the chainsaw and fire up that old, 2 horsepower motor to slice open a package. Oh my goodness, those are small word names. I've not seen any of these cards in person before. There's Bobby Dahlback on the front, but man, that is tiny. Now I see what people are talking about. Yeah, this is my first time holding a 2021 card. I've not seen one in person before. And all the inserts are in the middle, so what do you say we just move them? to the back. We'll do that. Okay, save the best for last. Okay. Well, I'll just hold the whole thing. All right, we've got, up to bat, we've got a Julio Urias, World Series champion for the Dodgers. He doesn't care about the hobby. It's all about money to him. I don't think it started out that way, but I won't argue with you that it may have morphed into that. I remember early on, he was taking his time, and he was delicate with things, but I'd say over time his outlook has changed. All right, that's enough staring at old Julio Urias. And these are I'm telling you guys, before you open up new product, open up a Fairfield first, and you get used to that sandy, gritty, rough cardboard feel, and then you open up these, and it's like glass and butter. It's just smooth as silk. It feels really nice in the hands. Max Kepler for the Twins, Luke Voigt for the Yankees, Johnny Cueto. Man, these are small letters. I can't get over how tiny those little letters are. Boom, there you go, Chuck. Clayton Kershaw. I'll set that one aside as a honorable mention. As a future Hall of Famer, we'll say. Unfortunately, someone else we know is getting that way, and the money has taken over. I don't know, Chuck. I'm not sure about that. That last comment, unfortunately, someone else we know is getting that way. I know you and I have discussed Donald, and I don't see Donald going down that path. You're entitled to your opinion, of course, but I see Donald as a true, passionate card collector. So I'm not going to agree with you on that one. If you could see, my tongue is in my cheek as I'm saying that. I hope Donald's listening too. All in fun. There's another Dodger, Max Muncy. This would be a good Dodger pack. We got the Urias, the Muncy, and the Kershaw. You could almost do the full team set out of this one box here. Who's this? Zach Britton for the Yankees. Willie Adames for the Rays. Matt Shoemaker for the Blue Jays. I'm having to look out underneath my glasses, my lenses on my glasses, because through my glasses, I just cannot read those little letters. Matt Olson for the Athletics. And hey, would that be considered a Guerrero card? Post-game hand wash. I think Ethan is collecting cards that are COVID related. And that would definitely qualify as a COVID card. Hey, we got Cody. Forgive me, Chuck. Cody. Man, that is tiny. Is that Hewer? I got to flip it over and see. Cody Hewer. Cody Hewer of the White Sox. Man, I'm really racking my brain, Chuck. In the background, I'm reading card names and I'm looking at this, but I'm still trying to figure out who you're talking about. Hey, do you guys remember Chasing Donnie Baseball? Do you remember him? Back in it's been a year and a half at least since I've seen him. He would do breaks at the same time that Jabs was just starting his breaks. And his name was Mikey. I do remember that. I don't remember his last name. But he was one of the all-time nicest YouTubers in our community. And he just disappeared. I don't know what happened. I know he had some health issues. And I don't want to think the worst, but I'm afraid, that may have happened. I don't know. Don't know who he is. Hope to pull the Cardinals, yeah. Are we talking about our Donald? I was talking about our Donald, but of course, I didn't mean it. It was all in good fun. Donald says, I'm just here trying to survive on my retirement. It is fun doing what I do. It does not come without a cost. Yep. It's been a long time since I've heard about him. Donald's a man. He is what's right about the card community. Exactly. Yes, he is. But no, Mike. In fact, I sent Mikey a care package. And like a week after I sent it out, he quit YouTubing. And I'm like, well, I hope he got the care package. And like 6 months later, I got it returned in the mail to me, unopened, with the return to sender stamp on the package. So I'm like, bummer. And to this day, I've not reopened it. I don't have the heart to break the seal. It's like I designated those cards for Mikey, and so they shall remain. They're not mine. I gave them up, and I don't want to open that package. Maybe my grandkids will find it and go, "What's this?" and open it up. But for now, I'm leaving it shut. Alex Gordon for the Royals. We got a Wade Davis for the Rockies. And we got a Brave for you Braves fans. We got Travis d'Arnaud. Is that how you say it? Where's he from? Lakewood, California? With a French name from California. D'Arnaud. Yu Darvish for the Cubs. I'm going to like the next card. No. Ryan Yarbrough for the Rays. But my favorite card so far, D-backs team card. That's right. We got Christian Walker doing a little hoedown with Ketel Marte. Interesting choice of dance moves, but nonetheless, it is a D-back card. Yay! So this will go. This is part of the base set for the team. So that card will go in my team set. Sorry, Clayton. Your head's popping up. You look like. Oh my goodness. Kilroy. There you go. Clayton Kershaw is performing Kilroy today. Pittsburgh Pirates team card. Nah, nothing too thrilling there. Ryan Brazier for the Red Sox. The Bipster, someone told me to pick friends more carefully. Yeah, but did I listen? No, you didn't. Okay, yep. Gotta go get those eggs, Faith. Hopefully get the Goldschmidt card. I like the picture on it. I don't know if I've seen it. I don't think I've even seen it. So, yeah, that'd be cool. Did I already say this one? Yes, Ryan Brazier. I already called that one out. And we've got Wilmer Flores. I like this kid. He was a D-back for a while. And I'll never forget the time when he was traded from the Mets. I don't know if it was, did he go from the Mets to the Diamondbacks, or was there a team in between? But they told him that they had just traded him in the middle of the game. And he had to go back out and play. And he's standing out in the outfield, and they were zoomed in on his face, and the poor kid was crying because he just found out he's being traded. Now, why you tell a guy you're being traded in the middle of a game is beyond me, because now he's lost all incentive to go diving for catches or, risk injury. So I don't think that was a smart move, but very touching video to see him break down and get emotional. So good old Wilmer. I like Wilmer. Hey, Blake Snell, the newest Padre pitcher. Oh, that's cool, Chuck. Also, okay, you've got the base and the... Are you going to do with him as you did with Kershaw? Trying to get all the variants. Is that the right word? Variants? Variation cards? And we got a Corey Seager World Series card. There you go. Marcus Semien for the Athletics. Hey, well, go for it. Why not? Leody Tavares for the Rangers. Mike Minor for the Athletics. Man, this is a Dodger box. I'm telling you, I might get the whole team set out of Series 1 here for the Dodgers. But there's Walker Buehler. Oh, really? I did not know about that, Bibby. Joe Youngblood played for 2 different teams in the same day. Wow. See, Mookie Betts with the Dodgers. I might have the whole Dodgers team set in here. Oh, I got excited. I saw Paul with the Cardinals. I thought that was it, Chuck. I saw Paul with St. Louis. But that's Paul DeJong. Wrong, Paul. See, we'll call him Saul. He's not quite Paul yet, so we're going to call him Saul of Tarsus. Some of you will get that. And if you don't, you need to go to Sunday school. Bobby Dahlbeck for the Red Sox. Bibster, isn't he the only player to get 2 hits in one day on 2 different teams? Probably so. Yep. Cardinals fan says, boom. Kansas City, we got Danny Duffy. Joe Adele. So I just watched Joe Adele play yesterday's game. Yeah, yesterday against the Diamondbacks. Not too impressive. I know he's a hot rookie. In fact, I should be excited because I just pulled a Joe Adele. But after what I saw in the game yesterday, he didn't look all that hot. He was dropping balls and making bad throws and striking out. It's like, well, I'm not quite sure what he did in the past to get everybody's attention, but I don't see it. But I'm going to set that card aside because it is a Joe Adele rookie and it's a hot item as we speak. Tyler Stevenson for the Reds. Yep, before he saw the light. On the road to Damascus. Eddie Alvarez for the Marlins. Rookie card. A bunch of rookies here in the middle. Actually, I guess these would have been at the end of the pack because I swapped the the order of them. But hey, Casey Mize, right? Another hot rookie, right? Casey Mize. I think that's a popular one. Sixto Sanchez, rookie for the Marlins. Luis Castillo for the Reds. Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs. Daniel Murphy for the Rockies. And we got a Brad Hand for the Cleveland Indians. 15 years ago this morning, Kirby Puckett had his stroke and passed on the next morning. Oh my goodness. Was that... It's been 15 years? Wow. It's interesting when you see, on this date in history, and then they show you all the things that happened on this particular day. It's interesting when you hear things like that. Okay, Chuck, I know you're referring to his athletic abilities, right? You're worrying me, man. You're worrying me. No, I know. Hey, speaking of Chuck, there's Nomar Mazara. So he was the last Mazara they'll ever get because there's no more Mazara. Oh, just having fun. Austin Hayes. This guy is not afraid to get dirty. Apparently he's done some sliding in that game. See, there you go. Robbie Ray. Oh, he's with the Blue Jays. Okay, I didn't know where he went, but that's Robbie Ray, the one I was referring to back here on my little Diamondbacks card. Robbie Ray. Yeah, not the greatest on the mound, but apparently quite the Patriot. So I do respect him for that. Let's see. ERA. My goodness, his rookie year's ERA was 8.16. And to think they didn't. Okay, this is the problem with my Diamondbacks, guys. This is why we struggle every year. Robbie Ray starts with the Tigers back in 14, right? ERA, you see it right here, 8.16. So the Tigers we don't want him. And the Diamondbacks, we'll take him. Well, really? And we wonder why we're not winning. There. I've said my piece. There's a White Sox card. Do it for the fans. Do it for the cutouts. There you go. Another card that Ethan would appreciate. That joke was a bummer. I need a little mini set of drums so I can get a little cymbal going. Nico Goodrum for the Tigers. Marcel Ozuna for the Atlanta Braves. Well, it wasn't much better, Chuck. It was better, but not a whole lot. He went from 8.16 down to 3.52. Then he's back up then he went to 4.9, then 2.9, 3.9, 4.3, 7.84. His average is 4.26, but he's got some really rough years. Really rough years. All right. Anthony Santander for the Orioles. And Hunter Harvey, another Oriole. Orlando Arcia for the Brewers. That's no bien. Es correcto, señor Jack. Es la verdad, as they say. It's the truth. La verdad es él es no bueno. Orlando Arcia for the Brewers. I think I already said that. Hey, we finally got a Mariner for Donald. Evan White. Evan White for the Mariners. I almost missed it all. Cindy just got home from work and had to help with the groceries. Go figure. Yep, that was an awesome Griffey auto we pulled out of that last pack. Man, I bet Donald would have really enjoyed seeing that. And the fact that on the back, it was a dual auto front and back, and of all the things, Ripken's autograph was on the back. It's like, what are the odds? Jesse Winker for the Reds. And we got a national, Luis Garcia, rookie card. Carter Keyboom. Boom for Keyboom. Evan Longoria for the Giants. Miles Mikolas for the Cardinals. There you go, Cardinals fan. J.D. Martinez for the Red Sox. Numbered to 5. Yeah, I know. It was. Wait, wasn't that last week's number to 5? I think this was the 1 of 1, wasn't it? With a printing plate. It was just a mind-blowing experience. Ahmed Rosario. You guys ever play, you know that Wheel of Fortune does it? I think Jeopardy does too. They do the before and after category. I like finding names like that where like Ahmed Rosario, the Diamondback short baseman. I'm getting tired. The Diamondback shortstop is Nick Ahmed. So you could say Nick Ahmed Rosario. Wasn't that just thrilling? Yes. There's our Cody Bellinger. I think the Bellinger was expected, no? Don't they call for a Bellinger? Yes. The box says 2 exclusive Cody Bellinger highlights cards. So that's one of 2. So we'll be getting a second Belly here. And, we got what do you call that? Rainbow foil. Josh Bell. A nice little shimmer. And we got a 52 throwback of Christian Yelich. Take it or leave it. Same with Rafael Devers with the Red Sox on a 52. And we got a Met coming up here. We got Whoa! Look at this. Pete Alonso. Very cool. The Polar Bear on a 52. Anyone want to guess what I'm sorting from 2019, 2,000 of them? It's not your Justin Bieber card collection, is it? That's my guess. Ooh, Casey Mize 52. Very nice. Wow. Fantastic. And a Don Mattingly 86 throwback. That is awesome. That is a cool pull right there. Hey, cool pull. I'm making things up as I go. And there's our second Cody Bellinger walk-off fireworks card. And, another Bellinger. We got 3 Bellingers. Maybe these are the highlights, and that other one was just no, it's of the same origin. We got, I'm going to show the final card. A Mookie Betts with the Dodgers. Number 1 in a series of 1. I'm not sure the story on this card. That's unique. But we're supposed to get 2 of these highlights cards. And we got 3 of them. Oh, 1 is numbered. Wow. Okay, that first one, I didn't even look, guys. What makes it numbered? It's got a black border on the bottom, I see. That's the difference. Check this out, guys. Numbered to 299. Awesome, we got a numbered card. That's pretty cool. Let me grab a sleeve for this one. Yep, you called it, Chuck. The black one is numbered. You were probably typing that as I was looking at it. And let's throw them in a top loader too. Nice, a numbered belly. Okay, I've lost track of how many. You know, just for fun, I'm going to go through it and pull. Well, I don't know if I want to take the time to do it. I want to see how many Dodgers I got. Yeah, this isn't taking too much time. Let's pull all the Dodgers out. This is how Eric Jabs goes through his packs. Okay, and then we got the Kershaw, of course. So, one, there's the Julio Urias base, the Muncy base, 3. Bueller. And the Betts base. So we got 4 base and 2 World Series cards of the Dodgers. Nope, sure can't. Chuck, can't complain. No Okie is on a 51 throwback card. No Okie is on a 51. To that I say, okay. Because, first of all, I think they're 52s. And who's Okie? Okie Badokie. Mize, Alonso, Devers, Yelich. Robert likes to try to confuse me. So if I just ignore him, but that would be rude, and I don't want to be rude, so I'm not going to ignore Robert. Okay, yeah, we're leaving these rookies up there. I'm going to get them sleeved up too. Actually, should I sleeve up that 52 Mize? Probably should, huh? Are the insert cards worth sleeving? And I'm going to sleeve this one up just because I know Chuck would say, yay! So, there. And we'll put him on top of Belly. Pretty good box, I'd say. Mookie is on a 51. Okay, let me find the... Oh, I think I might have a clue what you're talking about. I did see an old Mookie. ¿Dónde está? Ahí está. That's a 51 design? Is that what you're indicating? Okay, there we go. 1951. All right, and I'll throw him in one as well. Because I can, and they're only pennies a piece. I think there's 50, Chuck. What was the question? Oh, does anyone know how big the 52 throwback set is? I'm thinking about. Oh, okay. 50's not bad. I think 50's doable. All right. Hey, that was fun. We didn't get any stellar hits, but hey, we got some good rookies. Got some nice inserts. I'm going to sleeve up that Yankees Mattingly. Oh, and I'm looking now. I'm seeing that Casey Mize 52. I think and then there's the Alonso. Might as well sleeve him up while I'm at it. Oh, that's cool, Chuck. You're halfway home. I'm guessing there's a checklist that you can pull. Yeah, Chuck, if you well, I mean, you know what I've got because this is all I've got. But if you need any of these, just holler. So, all right. Well, that was fun. My first 2021 product that I've opened. And let me set these guys aside because I don't know what's in store for me here regarding these. Really, that's the only Diamondback. From Left Behind, I got to open his box up next, and I may need these stands. I don't know. Mookie Betts is part of a 70-card set that includes one card for each Topps design. Oh, well, that's cool. One little Seattle Mirror. Yeah, but that just makes it more special. See, people like Chuck and the Braves fans and the Cardinals fans, they drown in cards. So we relish our hits because they're so few and far between. All right. Showtime, guys. Time for the grand finale. That's it. In fact, I'm just going to set all these because I need stands. I think. I don't know. I have no idea what to expect. Left Behind did tell me that this is a different type of box than he has sent in times past. I don't know what that means. And I'm anxious to find out. So, I think I left enough room. Let me set... Oh, there. We'll do it like that. And I can get the Fairfield box out of the way. And lift up this heavy box. Alrighty. This is always exciting. This is like opening up a birthday present or a Christmas present when you have no clue. You know, when you order things and eBay sends them, or you get a package from a break you bought into, or you bought cards from like Ethan, you get the package and it's like, you might have forgotten some of the cards, but for the most part you see and go, oh yeah, I remember that. But when you get stuff like this from, you know, I've gotten packages from Donald, from the Bibster, these Left Behind packages, the surprises that Chuck has sent, just everybody, the surprises are what make it fun. And I truly enjoyed this, and I wish you guys could understand the appreciation that I have for this type of stuff. I mean, you don't have to do it. It's done out of the kindness of your heart, which makes it all the more special. I don't want anyone to feel obligated, but when stuff is sent like this, it is very, very much appreciated. And I think this knife might have been made for 4-year-olds because it's not, or I've just used it a lot. It's no X-Acto knife, that's for sure. Anyway. Left Behind. Just curious. Could you explain the letter A on the front? Is that of significance? I hope not, because I just sliced through it. Wowzers. I hope Donald's blade's sharper than mine. Man, I may have to give this knife to my 3-year-old granddaughter for her birthday, because I ain't worried about her getting hurt with it. Cool, Chuck, thank you. Sharing in this hobby is exactly. Yep. Well, they covered my blue tape authenticated BTA. Oh, okay, is that what it is? BTA? Oh. I'm probably just going to annihilate the sticker. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll give it its due. Let's... You know, when effort is made, I should go out of my way to preserve it and make sure that it's recognized. There we go. That wasn't too bad at all. So there we go. Blue tape authenticated. Look at that. The seal has been broken. This was a sealed pack from Left Behind Times. Rip it. It's all good. Well, yeah, I'm going to rip it now, that's for sure. But I wanted to see it. I did want to see it. All right. Drum roll. Oh, this is interesting. And you all don't know what it is. You don't know what I'm looking at. Here, let me see if I can slide the flap down. There we go. This will fit. That looks like a Donruss box of some sort. Knowing Left Behind, it's probably a repack box, which makes it all the more intriguing. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, I see packs laying around the sides. Hey, Steve, how you doing? All right, and there is a note in here, which will... Oh, there's two. Huh. Okay. I'm curious about something. I'm gonna have to ask. Oh, trifolds. Trifolds. Are they repack trifolds? I'm guessing so. It's got my name on it. Kevin. Trifold. It's got to be Padres. I'm looking for evidence of tape. Yep. Retape. Okay, good. At least I know what these are. So these are definitely Fairfield packs. And there's another trifold over on the right side. Kevin, it says 92. But you can't even see what's in those. All right. Okay, I'm curious what he's put in these boxes. Before I pull this next box out of the box, does that make sense? It's a box within a box. Left Behind. There's a different name on this envelope. Everyone probably already saw it, so I don't know why I'm covering it. But do you still want me to pull it out? And what do you want me to do with it? It has somebody else's name on it. I would appreciate a little guidance here. Oh, I can pull all I want, and it ain't gonna move because it's taped. I love his blue tape stickering. I gotta show you this, guys. There on the front of the box. Read the note on the blue Donruss box. The trifolds are yours. Okay. Yeah, I see the envelope, or note. I shouldn't say envelope, it's a note. But there's another box in here with another name on it. You probably already answered by telling me to read the note. The answer's probably in the note. And by the way, this box is blue tape authenticated, sealed. I say the blue tape authentication seal is as good, if not better, than the baseball card exchange products that have their seal on them. Oh, now I get it. Look at... I'm going to move the box, guys. I'm struggling, and you're probably getting frustrated. I love this box. I wonder where he pulls this stuff up. Look at this, guys. Tony Gwynn on the cover of the box. How cool is that? I'm being as gentle and delicate as I can. There we go. Nice tape peel there. Okay. Oh, hey, Opichi, how you doing? Yes, pull it out. Okay, I will do that next. Let me read the note. Okay, I got you. All right, I'll read this online. It says, Fairfield Mystery Packs. These repack packs include players from your past, present, and future. Future. Look for stars, Hall of Famers, rookies, and more. Do with these cards as you please and enjoy the rip. Thank you so much. And it says, Kevin, thanks for being who you are in the card community. I hope you enjoy your new product. God bless. Blake. Left Behind. John 14:6. I love John 14:6. P.S. Chuck has a box in here. If you need some money for shipping, just let me know. Oh, no. I've got stuff to send to Chuck, so this just gives me more reason to get on with it and get them packaged up. So, okay, well, that answers the question, the big mystery, whose name's on the next box. So before I break the seal on this Fairfield, let me pull out this other box. But I won't open the note. But I just want to let Chuck know. Chuck, if you're watching, that would be you, sir. So, I'm not even going to show you any more than that. I'm just going to let it be a mystery and let you build some suspense. So, yeah, that'll be coming out your way very shortly. Actually, Left Behind, that is a godsend because I've got a lot of stuff to send out, and I just needed the oomph to push me to do it. So I think that sealed the deal. I love these notes, guys. I encourage you, anybody who sends anything to anybody, a handwritten, this was, handwritten. Part of it's typed, but the handwritten stuff is so awesome. There's a sentimentality to that. Is that even a word? I don't know. But the sentiment given into the effort putting together a handwritten note is so special for the recipient. So I definitely encourage you guys to send handwritten notes if possible. But even a typed note is better than nothing. But at a minimum, you got to send a note. It's the decent thing to do. Oh, you got that right, Chuck. Chuck, I don't even think I've got your apartment address because from day one, I heard the horror stories. So the very first time I sent you anything, I said, give me your work address. I don't even want to fool with that, that possibility of a theft. So definitely heading to your lugar de trabajo, as they say, which means place of work. All right. Well, my goodness. We're already an hour and a half into the stream, and I really don't want to go too much longer. So Left Behind, I'm going to break the seal on this, and then we're going to make a determination on how I go about opening these in future streams. I mean, I don't want to just go all through it in one stream and have nothing for next week. But I do want to open this and get a feel for what we've got coming. So, blue tape authenticated. Removing the tape. This is cool. This is awesome. That box is cool. I can't wait to set it up on a shelf and display it properly. Okay. BTA. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at this plethora. I almost want to say cornucopia of candy coming out of this candy box. Oversized cards. One oversized card inside. That is a massively thick oversized card, and it's got some weight to that. Man, you wouldn't weigh that with grams. You might. That's in the ounces. My word. And then are these repacked? Yep. Oh, look for Corey Snyder, John Smiley, Bob Walk, and more. He's got individual little labels on these packs. Oh my goodness, the haul. That one says on it. Oh my goodness. Do I want to go through these now? You know what? I'm not. Left Behind, I hope you don't take offense to this, but for the fun of surprise, I'm just going to leave the cards, the packs in here, and maybe every week do a couple packs. And I'll just open the box, pull a couple, and close it back up. Are you cool with that? I don't send notes. I draw on envelopes. That you do, baby. Yeah, that was quite the stream. My wife was looking at those envelopes as they came in the mail. She's like, do you know who these are from? I'm like, I don't know. Do one pack. Okay, I'll do one pack. And I don't remember the order. I'm just going to reach in and I'll do the top left. I'll do the top left. Oh, and it's the Tony Gwynn. Yes. Okay, awesome. We got to start with the Tony Gwynn pack. Okay. All right, good call, guys. I got to open at least one for today's stream. Wow, I just had a rush of emotion come over me. I don't know what that, well, I know what it's all about. It's, the spirit is moving, and I feel it, and it's awesome. Looking at this Tony Gwynn pack, it reminds me, I probably need to do an updated Tony Gwynn video because I've accumulated a lot of more Tony Gwynn cards since I did my last video. Left Behind, you need to do a video on how you, first of all, how you open original packages and preserve them so cleanly, and then how you refold them, and it's just quite the art. That big card is a box topper of sorts. I can only imagine. All right, and look at this. Tony Gwynn, right off the bat. Okay. This is a series of cards. I want to say there's 6 or 7 cards in this series. And let's see, this is number 2. Awesome, number 2. I don't know if I've got that one or not. I've got... Tell you what, I'm going to put it aside, and I'm going to check and see. So, we're going to come back to that Gwynn. Trent Grisham, rookie card. Trent Grisham. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow, okay. Ends with the Brewers. That's because I know he's got a rookie with the Padres, too, so that's like a rookie. Oh, Mark Grace. That's cool. League standouts with the Cubs. I definitely don't have that one in my collection. That first card is gorgeous. Yes, it is. They did a series. Donruss did a series of these, and they're just all together. They shimmer together in the binder page. It's awesome. Luis Gonzalez. Awesome. I've not seen this card before either. Hometown Heroes. Kevin McReynolds. There he is. Yeah, Left Behind must remember the stories I've told about my father-in-law. When he found out my name was Kevin, he dubbed me Kevin McReynolds. He used to be with the Padres. Jake Peavy with the Padres. There we go. ESPN. I don't think I've ever seen that style of card. ESPN Upper Deck card? Huh. It's different. Ooh. Christian Walker, rookie. I definitely don't have this card. I don't even recall that he was with the Orioles. That's news to me. So that is definitely cool. Probably got it wrong. The black is the harder of the two, but I don't think so. Okay, you guys are negotiating deals. That's awesome. Wow, Christian Walker rated a rookie. Boom! Oh, I love it. This is the Kurt Schilling rookie card, guys. Kurt Schilling, Donruss 89. Sweet. Looking all smug with that mustache, but that's classic. That's great. And and what package would be complete without the Bob Walk? Like I mentioned earlier with the Fairfield. So now this package is an official package. We got the walk. Oh, so he went to the Sox? I didn't know that. I don't know the history on PV. He just vanished, huh? And the final card in this pack is Patrick Corbin with the D-backs. There we go. He went to, if I'm not mistaken, did he end up in Washington? The Nationals? Am I thinking of the right guy? Is that Patrick Corbin that ended up in D.C.? Well, it's not going to say here because that would have been after the... But I'm pretty sure Corbin went to the Nationals. Okay, I'm going to set that one back there. And I want to pull those... I'm going to pull that binder out real quick. Okay, yeah, Nationals. Thank you for confirming that. I don't want to show too much in this binder because I am going to put together another video. So I got to be careful and not spoil... Oh, man, I've got a lot of cards in this binder. Where are they at? Where are they at? I know I had them all grouped on one page. Hey, you know what? I just found it. Let me show you guys. And I'm just going to take it out because the binder's too big. But so here's the set, guys. Look at that shimmer. I mean, is that not just gorgeous? Just a little flap and movement of my fingers gives it that. That is just a cool effect. But here's the cool thing. Not that that's not already cool. So on the backs, I've got these. I maybe there's only 5 in the set, but here you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 again. So I'm going to just make an assumption here for the sake of argument. I'm going to say there's only 5 cards in the set. Okay? That means I've got a duplicate of 3. You see number 3 here twice. This card I just got from Left Behind is number 2. So I've got a duplicate of 2. But I did see in the binder, let me go back and pull it. I have, right there in the middle, I've got a duplicate number 1. So I've got duplicate 1, 2, and 3. So now if I work on getting 4 and 5 again, I'll have 2 full sets of this Gwyn special set. So, yeah, I think Left Behind, you've given me a mission. It is now my mission to pull those missing cards 4 and 5 to make an additional set. So thank you for that motivation there. That's awesome. That's what I need. That's cool. So let me go back and put this page just for fun, guys. Look at this again. Look at that again. I'm just going to kind of shimmy the page around a little bit to get the lights. Is that not awesome or what? Okay. Oh, thank you, Frank. Yeah, they are gorgeous, gorgeous cards. So, man, look at that. Grisham rookie with the Brewers. Because doesn't... All right, I got to look now. Bear with me, guys. I got to pull my Padres cards out and look at the Grisham rookie card with the Padres and verify that it's got the rookie stamp also. Yep, sure does. Okay, so was that the same year? Yep, okay. Look at this, guys. So you're looking there, stage center, Trent Grisham rookie card with the Brewers. There's the rookie card stamp. 2020, right? 2020. Well, here's for my Padre set. Look down below, bottom left. I got Trent Grisham, rookie card stamp down by his left foot. So he's got 2 rookie cards out of the 2020 series on 2 different teams. Bibby needs a set of those Gwynns. You don't have a set of those? Oh. All right, we'll work on something there, Bibby. That'll be a fun project. Oh, that's cool, Chuck. A Grisham Auto on a Team USA card. Cool. I have no qualms about working out something with there, Bibby, because if I've got 2 of something and you need a set, I'd be happy to oblige. So, there we go. So, Frank made an interesting comment. You need to rename your channel to Kevin's Cards and Rockets. Yeah, that would work, but then I do eliminate the you can do whatever you want with your channel, obviously. But I like the and more only because it allows me to, the flexibility. And people are like, well, why'd you put that on your channel? Because I have more stuff. Ethan, he predominantly does baseball cards. But his channel is still called Ethan's Elvis Covers and more. I do my card show once a week, but on occasion I'll do 2 or 3 rocket videos a week. So, and I do want to do more modeling type videos, again, with RC airplanes, RC cars, plastic model kits. I want to get back into that again. There's a whole plethora of modeling that I want to explore and do through my channel. So, I feel it's a risk. I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work, I'll go back to Kevin's card collecting and more. But for now, we're going to go with Kevin's models and more. And if it works, great. If not, it was worth a try. Speaking of that, I just happened to... This is not baseball related, but you guys might get a kick out of some of these pictures. I was going through some photo albums and digging through some stuff the other day, and I did find some pictures of the modeling sort that you might appreciate. These are modern day pictures. These are me here at the local flying field with some of my planes that I've built. That's a little extra 300 made by a company called SIG, and I think I put an OS 160 in the engine in that. That airplane was so overpowered that I could take off literally at idle. You had to start the engine. Somebody would have to hold the tail to keep it from rolling away, and then they'd have to walk it out to the runway, line it up on the center line, and then let go, and then I'd power up. But that thing was a beast. I actually built that for somebody, and I did the maiden flight on it. But that was a fun build. And let's see. Then this is moving up in size. This is another extra 300. This is a 40%, almost half the size of the real airplane. I believe I had a 150 engine in that, 150cc engine in that. Twin cylinder. Yes, these are my modeling photos, Bibby. You were correct. Let's see, what's the next one? This is my favorite. I don't have this plane anymore. I sold it. But currently I'm flying this one. This is and there's a video, if you guys see on my, go to my playlist and go to my model airplane videos. Video number 1 is me flying this. Actually, flying it the day I took the picture of it. But that is a 42% extra 300, and I'm running a 170cc engine on that. It is an absolute beast. It's got a 33-inch propeller on it, almost a yard-long propeller, made of carbon fiber. So that's my baby. I do fly it gingerly. I don't risk it too much. I don't do too many low aerobatics with it, just in case. But that is my favorite airplane. Then here, these are a couple more that I've built. This is a little high wing. It could be like a trainer plane, but it's a utility plane. I actually have a bomb bay door underneath it, and I've put little parachute men in there and dropped them. One day there were a bunch of kids out at the flying field, so I stuffed a bunch of candy up into the bomb bay, and I flew over the runway and I dropped candy out, and the kids got to run out and pick up candy off the runway. They enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. Where do you park it? I have a trailer, Chuck, out on our side lot of the house, and I keep the plane in the trailer. It's just, I used to store it in the garage, but then the garage became too much of a workshop, so I moved the plane out to the trailer. Maybe one day I'll do a video of my trailer and show you guys how that whole operation works. Now this is me. This was probably 3 years ago. This is an aerobatic plane that I built, painted and covered, and it's a competition airplane. It's 2 meter size. It's 78 inches wingspan by 78 inches in length as well. And that plane is made to fly precision aerobatics. And I don't compete anymore, but I used to fly that in competitions. And yeah, those were a lot of fun to fly. Now, you want to talk old school. I found some pictures from the 80s, back when I used to have my little RC car. These are funny. So this would have been 1987, maybe 1988. I had a Team Associated RC-10, and I called it my Quaker State car. But that was my RC car. I used to race every weekend out at the local hobby shop. They had a dirt track in the back, and jumps and bumps, and so that was my old racing car, number 8, my lucky number. So that really takes me back. I think I got more pictures of that car. Yeah, I've got different angles of that one. And during the off season, when they weren't running dirt races, the hobby shop, one more of that. The hobby shop would convert their front parking lot into an on-road track. So what I did was I took this frame, took the body off, put smaller shocks on it, lowered the shocks so the body sat low, the frame sat lower, and I actually made a NASCAR out of it. That's when Darrell Waltrip was running the Tide car, and I was a big Darrell Waltrip fan. So that's me running the same car. You see the green car here. It's the same car, just very different suspension, obviously, and the body. So it's an RC-10 on-road. Let's see. There's an action shot of it zooming down the street. Not a bad picture for 1980s technology cameras. You can kind of see inside. See the gold shocks inside? I don't know why I'm showing you guys this. You're probably bored to death, but see the gold shocks in the back here? If you just lowered them and ran them at a steeper angle, you can see them now in the back of the car there through the window. So this is back when Chuck used to race and got in trouble. Yeah, I used to crash these into the neighbors' cars and drive them in their driveways and their yards, and they didn't really see the humor in it like I did. But now I want to show you guys something that just occurred the other day. I am and I'm not saying this in a braggadocious way, but I'm quasi-famous in the modeling world because when I built this airplane here, the Episode, and just so you guys know, it's the fuselage is all fiberglass. The wings are foam cores sheeted with 1/16 inch balsa wood. It's electric motor running a 13-inch propeller, and trying to think of anything else worthy of telling you guys. But when I built this, I was seriously into competition. I was traveling hundreds of miles for weekend trips to compete. And on occasion, these do crash. So when I built my Episode, I actually bought 2 kits and built them simultaneously. And I never flew the second one in competition. That was just my backup plane. So this was my primary. And I met a guy at the local flying field, and he was getting into the competition, but did not have a good airplane. I said, well, you know what? I've got a backup to this that I never fly. And he lives in Ohio, but he came out here for the winter season, which a lot of snowbirds come down south for the winter. So I sold him that airplane. Well, he went to a contest a few months ago in Muncie, Indiana. And I just got my recent issue of Model Aviation magazine. I mean, literally new. March of 2021. This just came in 2 days ago in the mail. So I'm thumbing through it, and I'm just reading my magazine, and I went to the RC Aerobatics column, which is always where I first go. And you can see, there's a flight line, a bunch of guys with similar style of airplanes, and, there's a bunch of people winning their trophies and whatnot. Well, the guy I sold the plane to was at this contest in Muncie, Indiana, and so I'm looking at this picture, and look right there. I don't know how well it's focused, but that is the airplane that I built. That was my backup episode that I sold to the guy, and he flew in the contest, and it made its way into an international magazine of model aviation, which I'm kind of proud to say that one of my builds made it into a magazine. So there you go. That tickled me when I saw that. Left Behind, this looks like it should be in a magazine. The guy who took this photo, I'll tell you, I was at a contest in Phoenix. This is where this was at, out near the Superstition. In fact, those mountains you see back there, you guys ever heard of the Superstition Mountains? The old legend of the gold mine, the Lost Dutchman gold mine. A lot of history in those mountains. But anyway, that's where this contest was held. They hired this guy, I don't know, Eric Gagnon Photography, I guess. Well, he came out to the field and said, I want to take a picture of everybody with their airplanes. And so we all lined up and posed, and he actually had one of those light reflector shield umbrella looking things, and I mean he had all this fancy stuff. So he was a real professional, and that picture came out pretty nice. I'm pleased with that one. Definitely, Chuck. In fact, I've already called my father, who gets the same magazine in the mail, and I told him, don't throw it out when you're done reading it. And I told him what page to look at, and I didn't tell him what's in the picture. In fact, I hope he's not watching this video, this live stream, because I just spoiled it. But he told me when he gets his magazine, he's going to play Where's Waldo and look for something in it. And I said, yep, there's something unique in that picture you'll like. So, there you go. That's really all I've got. I've got photo albums galore of me going back to the early 1990 is when I got my first airplane. So maybe one of these days I'll showcase some of my old vintage photos of me and my very first airplane and the hundreds of planes I think I've gone through over the decades. Kevin, in a bodybuilding magazine, did I miss something in Uber? No, you did not miss anything about me bodybuilding. I do build airplane bodies, but no. So I hope you guys enjoy that little diversity there, little extra something what I do on the side. One of my many passions in life. So, but that's why again I wanted to change my title of my channel to Kevin's Models and More, because this obviously fits into the more category. I do love my Diamondbacks and Padres, and I love the cards, and but more so than this, I love the community. I love having you guys in my chats. I know SSP was in here at the very beginning of the stream. I'm sure he had to go to work or run an errand, but look at this, guys. The highlight of my backdrop is this Luis Gonzalez figurine. That pops. I'm biased, but I think it's one of the best looking displays out there. But, he found this in a flea market, and he reached out to me and said, hey, would you be interested in this? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And the minute I saw the picture, I already started envisioning my new layout. So, I encourage you guys, if you're doing videos, change it up once in a while. I know Donald just changed to a new camera setup where he's got dual cameras running, which I think is awesome. He's doing the Throwback Thursdays with the 8mm camera. I love that effect. I wish I could do that. I don't have Facebook Live yet. But what Donald's doing with his technology, and changing things up a little bit. I'm a traditional type of guy. Now, when I say traditional, I mean I'm opposed to change. I'm a routine type of guy. Every day is the same. I go through my motions, the same routine. There's comfort in that. But in certain circumstances, I do believe that it's okay to change things up a little bit. And changing your backdrop, I think, is a positive thing. It catches the audience's eyes. They start looking for different things that pop out. And, oh, look at that. Like finding Easter eggs. I don't know if you guys noticed my Luis Gonzalez figurine, but I've got a little Goldschmidt Pee-wee guy. I got a Cattell Marte and an Eric Hosmer little teeny mate right in front of him. Just an odd little cute, if you want to say that term. But it's fun. And I threw the Paddock card on display today. I've still got my Zach Gallen Auto Relic Spectra, which is just amazing. I've got the Sean Green waiting in the wings for who knows what. I can only guess what Bibby's got in store for me. But hopefully this will meet its other half soon. And, decorate your background. I'm turning this into how to decorate, like a DIY type channel show. But, this Diamondback box is a box that I bought an autographed baseball, a mystery ball, from the D-backs organization. Ended up being an Eduardo Escobar signed baseball, but the box was cool. So I'm like, I'm going to use the box. Left Behind sent me this Padres sticker in the last Fairfield package. I'm like, oh, I got to set it right there. So, just play with it. And some of you may have seen before, but right above, I've got all my cards of all my faithful supporters that have sent me their baseball cards and homemade stuff, and just, it's sentimental, it's personal. Fox Spam, I can't change. Nor should you, if you don't feel like it. I just enjoy changing, and I've done videos in 3 different locations in my house. I was over at one desk when I started, then I went out to the garage, then I'm back up in my office on a different desk. Donald started his in his garage. I remember Sally used to think he had a basement, but it was just his garage. Chuck, the last video I saw that Chuck did had a little different display to it, so it's fun, just play with it. It's your channel. There's no rules. I can do whatever I want with this, and I don't have to please anybody but myself. If people quit watching, well, then maybe I did something wrong, but just have fun with it. I fear change. I think, Aaron, I when you say I fear change, I fear that in a traditional sense of lifestyle, like, my Bible says this, so I don't stray. Our church services are conducted a certain way, we don't stray. We sing certain songs, we don't stray. There's comfort in tradition. There's comfort in routine. But sometimes, even at church, our pastor will mix things up. And before the first song, he'll say, "Ushers, can you please come forward?" And we're all looking at each other like, what? He wants to do the offering on the first song instead of the second. Does it matter? No. But the change is fun. It keeps you guessing. It kind of keeps you on your toes. So, kind of like Luis Gonzalez there. He's on that back toe. He's on his toes because he doesn't know when his day is up and he may have to leave. And you guys might remember my very first episodes. I actually had a bobblehead of a Pittsburgh Pirate. It might have been Josh Bell. I don't remember who it was, because I'd ordered some stuff from Eric Jabs and he sent me a bobblehead, and I was limited on decoration. So I'm like, well, I'll throw it in there. I don't like the Pirates, but whatever. Chuck says, I fear change because it weighs down my pants pocket. Yeah, that would be a different type of change. That's for sure. That's, I try, man. Just have a lot of that's awesome. I do. I see your Alabama stuff. Fox Bama, obviously you don't know this, but down the street from me, I live near Las Vegas, and down the street from me is an Alabama fan, and he's got a Alabama flag hanging out front where most people hang their American flags out front. He's got an Alabama flag, bumper stickers on all of his cars. He's got flags posted in his front yard, kind of like the campaign banners that people put up. He's got Alabama stuff all over his house. So we've got a resident Alabama fan, in our neighborhood. So there's nothing wrong with it. As long as it's clean and family friendly and decent, why not? The Bipster says, I gained more subs not posting content. I'm at 191 and done a video a week now. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know the science behind that, Bibby. Bama fans are I like the quotes. Special breed. Yeah, well, I know Fox Bama won't take that personal. So, yeah, just have fun with it. Chuck had an awesome idea, but unfortunately I can't do it. But he recommended that for those of you that are watching my Zephyr videos, the series that I'm putting together, the rocket's done. The rocket's ready to fly. I'll be taking it out on the third Saturday of this month. I think it's March 19th. So in about 2 weeks from now, I'll be heading out to fly it. And he asked me if I would do a live stream on that launch. And I thought that's a great idea. But then it dawned on me, there is zero cell coverage out where I fly the rockets. And then if you have less than 1,000 subscribers, you can't use YouTube Live and all the other OBSs. And like I use Streamlabs. Streamlabs needs to run through a Wi-Fi system. And there's no Wi-Fi out in the middle of the desert. So due to those limitations, I can't. But I thought that was a great idea, and I would love to do it if I could. It just didn't work out that way. So, but I still hope to produce a good quality video on that launch day. Success or failure, I'm gonna record it. You may hear shouts and cheers of joy or sobs and cries of sorrow. I don't know what's gonna happen. I look forward to it. I'm a little apprehensive. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos of rockets, and some of them don't come down very softly. And I wonder why, if those are experienced people, it happened to them, and I'm not as experienced, it could happen to me too. So here I am playing with the Sean Green card. What about using a hotspot from another phone? I've tried that. Chuck, I have tried that. When the whole pandemic started at our church, my pastor wanted to live stream on YouTube. So we tried it, and of course it wouldn't work. We did not have Wi-Fi at the church at the time. We've since got Wi-Fi, but it's horrible. But I recommended, let's hotspot off another phone, and Streamlabs recognizes this as a hotspot. I did try that off of another phone, and it wouldn't work. And even if I could, there's no service out there. If that's the scary thing, if there's an emergency out there at the field where we fly the rockets, we can't call for help. There's zero service out there, so we have to drive out to a highway to try to get some sort of cell service. Yeah. I made it to one of Fox's the other night, but it was so late at night, I was getting ready to go to bed, and he does late night streams. Like, super late. Just to let you guys know, my last rocket video was very successful. If you haven't checked it out yet, please do. I had the most fun I've ever had flying rockets. I flew 3 flights, and I had 3 shoot deployments. I batted 1,000% that day, and I think I solved the mystery on why they weren't ejecting before. So hopefully that problem is in the past. But now that the Patriot has proven itself, I'm going to sand it down and repaint it. I had a bad wrinkle on it, on the repaint. But yeah, so that's going well. Thanks, Chuck. I appreciate that. Faith is going live. All right. Well, in that case, I need to sign off because I'm just babbling on now, and I'm sure Aaron's anxious to rip into that 89 Donruss. So, Faith, I believe everybody's probably got your channel. If not, if you want to throw your channel in the chat, by all means, please do, and then everyone can click on your channel, and we will just jump from here to there if you want. My wife's at the church cleaning right now, so I'm home alone. So I've got, I'm in no rush. I don't smell any food cooking in the kitchen. So I'm in no rush to get off. But I'd like to see Aaron do his 89 Donruss rip. What would be good in the 89 Donruss? I think Craig Biggio's rookie is in that. What else would be good in the 89 Donruss? Or if somebody else can do it, if any one of my other moderators can just bring up Faith's channel. Oh, yeah. Duh, the big unit. How did I forget that one? That's right. Johnson's in there. The kid. Oh, the kid was in the traded set, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, Johnson, I think, was in the traded set also. Yeah, Peachy, correct me if I'm wrong, but the traded set is where you'd find those. Smoltz, Griffey. Faith, if you don't have to worry about it, if you don't want to, Chuck's working on it, getting the site up. Oh, wait a minute. I'm saying traded. I'm thinking Topps. I'm not thinking Donruss, guys. I apologize because I've got those cards, but they're in a Topps traded set, but I don't have their Donruss. Oh, I do. I take that back. My bad. There you go, everybody. So I'm going to sign off right now. Everybody, just have your mouse hovering over that link. I'll say my goodbyes, and let's all go check out Faith's channel. Aaron's going to be doing a live stream rip on 89 Donruss. So forget everything I said about the traded set. That was Topps. He's doing Donruss. So thank you, guys. I love you all so much. Appreciate the support and just the community, the chat, the conversation, the fellowship. Can't use that word enough in here. Fellowship. You guys are awesome. I love you all. Have a great weekend, and hopefully we'll see you all in the live streams to come, including Aaron's, which is coming up right now. So let's all head over there and see him. See you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.